Good evening, this is Marie 722 coming to you yet again with more questions. So here lately, the last couple of videos I've done have been about what the beverage manager's role is at Crown Plaza in this investigation, like all that. And if you watch the last two videos, you know where I'm going with this one. And again, I apologize if there's any background noise. I can't help that there's a baby on the loose. But I'm going to make this one short and sweet. Now, remember in the last video, we were discussing how the beverage manager was labeled as hotel security. And I continuously said that that bothers me and that is a problem. The reason that's a problem is because if they allowed him to say he was security, then that means that he would have been privy to just a little more leeway in the way that he was able to move around. He would have been moving around just like the police would have been moving around. You know what I mean? Because at that point, you're a security officer. You're part of the team. You're now part of the investigation. So that's problem number one. I also have another point of interest that I want to bring up. Sergeant Rose and the other detective informed Teresa and Lenore after they walked them through the scene that there's no other way to get into the kitchen other than the way that Kanika came in. That's not true. And I don't know when or how they came up with that conclusion because I saw more than one door in there. And just so happened, the way that the beverage manager did happen to enter the kitchen, those doors have latches and padlocks that are supposed to go to those doors. And I'm going to show that here in a minute. Problem I have with that is how would the beverage manager have known that those doors were open from the inside? The locks are on the inside of the kitchen, which means that anybody walking by on the opposite side of the door would appear to be locked for them. So if you're on the inside and the padlock isn't on the latch, then the door is now open from the outside. So how would he have known the latches were not there for him to be able to come in that way? Because he couldn't have unlocked those padlocks from the outside to come in. He would have already had to know that they were unlocked and unlatched. The detectives didn't think to ask him how he knew that door would be unlocked. I mean, had you been in here before? Did you unlock the door? Like, how were you aware that this door was unlocked already?